Hi everybody, I'm Joanna Tompkins. I'm the Nails and Sales Coach. How is everyone doing? I'm so excited to join you today. We're going to be talking about my 4 steps to growing a successful nail business. So I'm super excited to go through with those. If you are watching, give us a little thumbs up, come and say hi. And we're hoping to upload this over on YouTube as well. So again, give us a little like if you're enjoying the videos. I'm Joanna Tompkins, for those of you that don't know me. I set up the Nails and Sales Coach to help other nail technicians to grow their businesses. And my aim is to really help everyone to get fully booked and having those 5K months, because it really, really is possible for every single one of you. So let's dive straight in. What are my 4 steps to growing a successful nail business? So number 1 is really, really important, and probably the most important one to start with and the one to get right. And it's standing out from a crowd. So unfortunately, for most of us nail technicians in the world, there are literally thousands of nail technicians in every town, or hundreds of nail technicians in every town, thousands of nail technicians in every city. So it's a very, very saturated market. And one of the things that I hear a lot of nail technicians struggling with is being able to attract new clients. And it can be very hard and feel like you've got a huge amount of competition if you are basically offering the same as everyone else and everyone around you is doing exactly the same thing. So one of the ways to kind of almost obliterate your competition and to really be able to attract tons and tons of clients is to stand out from the crowd and have unique selling points or a niche to your business. And as soon as you have those things, and you're not in competition with everyone else, and this is exactly what I found with French and Drench. By offering something different that no one else was offering at the time, it really made us stand out from everyone else. And then you don't have those concerns of, oh my God, I haven't got enough clients. Because when you post, when you do all your social media, when you post into local groups, when you do your advertising, you're offering something different that no one else is offering in your area. And it doesn't have to be rocket science. And it doesn't even have to be something that no one else ever is doing. You can take things that you like from other industries. You can take things that other nail technicians are doing in other areas and transfer them into your own business. As long as you're the only one or one of the only ones doing it within your area, you're going to make yourself stand out and offer something that everyone else isn't. So my top number 1 tip for growth, and one of the first steps really in growing a successful nail business, is to be unique, is to have something different that you're offering that other people aren't offering. The second one is building your audience. So if you don't have anyone aware of what you do or aware of your business, or very few people aware of your business, you're really going to struggle to grow it, because if no one knows about it, then no one can message you asking for nails, no one can book in, they're not going to find your website, they're not going to book in online, they're not going to call you, they're not going to contact you in any way, because they just do not know you exist. So the second step is building your audience. And this is so, so important. And there's so many ways to do it. There's so many strategies. There's literally thousands of ways that you can grow your business, grow your audience. And we are so, so lucky in today's world that we have so much online stuff available to us. Back in the day, it was much, much harder to get your name out there. Now, it's so much easier. And you can build your business build your audience in so many ways. One of the top ways that I do it is basically using Facebook, using my website, making sure that my name is out there in the community, and that people know about French and Drench, they know about the nail business. We're not hidden away, and this is one of the things that actually made us a little bit more unique. And one of our USPs was when we first started, was that there were so many other nail technicians and beauticians, mobile ones as well, within my area when we started, but you couldn't find any of them unless you knew them personally, or you were recommended through word of mouth. You'd search online, you could not find them. And that's what one of our differences with French and Drench was the fact that we made sure that we were available online, we could be found online. So anyone that didn't happen to know a nail technician and that needed a nail technician, when they searched online, it was us that they found. And that made a big difference, especially in the start of your business. As you grow, obviously you can get more word of mouth, but word of mouth only comes once you've got existing clients. So it's really, really important to build your audience to start with. The third step is learning to sell. So it's actually selling your services. So once you've got something unique to offer, once you've got an audience, like now you actually need to sell to them. And again, this is where quite a few, not just nail technicians, but like every industry, every like entrepreneur struggles with this to start with, is actually selling your services. It can feel a bit yicky. It can feel a bit like, oh, I don't really want to do this. Like I just want people to just book in, but it doesn't always happen like that. So you do need to actually sell yourself. And this can be done in tons and tons of ways as well. Like building up your audience is great, because once you've got them as your audience, so on your Facebook page and email list, you've got them coming to your website, they're starting to know who you are, you basically need to build up that trust, that know, like and trust with them, so that they know exactly what it is that you're about, like what your unique selling points are, and that you are the nail technician for them. And you do that through all your posts, through your emails that you send out, and over time they'll start to build up that trust with you, and then that's when you can go in for the sale. And when you're most likely to get them to book in with you, it's very unlikely that people are going to book in with you without knowing anything about you to start with. And so the best way to sell online is to build that trust to start with. And unless you're extremely lucky and that you work in a salon that has thousands of people walking past every day, it is going to be mainly online that people are going to be finding out about you. And that's why it's so, so important to have all your social media set up, have a website. Like there should be no nail technician out there watching this that doesn't have a website. So if you don't have one, it's a really, really important thing to do. And that's just one of the things that we do over in the Nail Business Success Club. So we show you exactly how to actually even build your own website pretty much for free yourself, and anyone can do it. Like even the biggest technophobes that are over in the club at the moment are managing to do it. So I'm so proud of them. The other way to sell as well is like, do you know, like even when people contact you, like do you get lots of people contacting you and you don't know, but they never turn into actual clients? Like are they asking for price lists but you're just like, oh yeah, like sending them the price list, and then they poof, gone in thin air forevermore. Like if that happens to you, then you need to have a little bit of a think about, okay, well how, obviously that isn't working. Like if there's something that you're doing and the clients aren't coming in, then it's not working. So you need to learn how to sell, you need to switch it up and try and find out, try and have a little play around with like, how can you have these more like better sales conversations online so that these people do book in with you. Like if it's not working, have a little think about how you can make that better. The other thing with selling that's really important is knowing what problems you are solving for your clients. Like people aren't just going to book in just because you do nails. Like yes, they want pretty nails, but their problems, like what are the problems that they're having? So it could be that their nails don't grow on their own. It could be that they've got dry nails. It could be that they can't paint them themselves because they haven't got the skill. Like what problems are you solving? And that's a great way as well to be able to sell your services. And lastly, in terms of selling, it's what desires do they want? Like, can you sell a desire to someone? Like you're not just selling nails, like you're selling a whole experience. You're selling how you're going to make them feel. Like when someone has their nails done, they feel confident, they feel done, they feel finished. Like when they don't have them done, they feel unkempt, they feel a little bit self-conscious because maybe their nails look horrible. They're always hiding their hands in their fingers in, or their nails in their hands to hide them away. They can't use their nails for explaining things. So it isn't just nails that you're selling, it's a feeling, it's what you give to your client, like in the way that they feel when they walk out with those nails. And that, again, is a great way to sell. If you're watching, by the way, please come and say hi. Like, give me a like or a little comment. Let me know, like, how you're doing. Hi, Alison. And the 3 steps that we've gone through so far. Clarity, so standing out from the crowd. 2, building your audience. 3, selling. And the 4th one is growing. So once you know what it is that you're like, once you know like how you're going to stand out from everyone else, how you've got it working, that you've got audience growing, you've got new people coming and finding you and seeing your work kind of every week, and you are actually being able to convert those people into paying clients, well, the next thing is to grow. And this is when you start scaling it in terms of making more money. So I honestly believe that for every single nail technician, you can make 5K plus a month. And you won't instantly just get there. And it may seem like the most insane amount that you are never ever going to get to at the moment. But trust me, it is possible. And like, it's not like, don't just think, oh, well, it's only possible for Jo, like she lives in this area. Like, there's nothing special about my area. I don't live in central London. Even if you did live in central London, you don't live in central London. You live like a million miles from like here. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, it is possible. It's all up here in your head as well. It's going to all start with your mindset. But it is totally possible. So if you just start having that belief in yourself, honestly, 100% you've all got it in you. And so what you do, but like I said, like, it doesn't just come, like, I didn't just start like 4 years ago and instantly earn 5k a month. And we got to almost 10k months last summer, before we kind of switched it all up with French and Drench and before I started this. But we almost got to 10k months, and I didn't just start there. I didn't just start with these 5k months. I didn't even start with these 3k months. I started where everyone else starts, with one client, with no clients, getting that first client. I still remember getting that first client. I remember getting the second client, and then it grows. But you have to believe that it's possible, and you have to learn how to do all these things. You know, you have to learn. I didn't know all this stuff as well. Like, I've got a marketing degree, but I didn't. You know, I've got that marketing degree before all social media was started. Like, Facebook didn't even exist when I was at uni. You know, I've learned all of this as I've gone, and it's possible. That's what I say. If it's possible for me, it's possible for every single one of you. And yeah, I didn't just start with these 5k months. I started small and I grew it. And this is what you can do, is once you know what you're selling and be very clear, and you've got something unique that other people aren't offering, once you know how to build your audience, and once you know how to attract clients, that is when you start getting fully booked. And the great thing is, once you're fully booked, you don't just close your books. The fourth step is growing. And the way that you can grow, it's either to get other staff, if that's the way you want to do it. But I honestly believe you do not even need to go down the stress of having other staff. Like, you can actually do it yourself, earning 5k a month or even more. Because what you do is you get yourself fully booked, and then you put your prices up. And then what happens is, yes, you might lose a few clients, but you gain clients that are willing to pay that new amount. And you keep doing that. And that's how you get to these 5k months. You only need to do 35 clients a week. So if you're full-time, doing, I think it's 35 clients a week at £35 an hour. So you can get there. Like, it's not an impossibility. Like, you can get way past that if you're wanting to. And I didn't start, like, our prices now for French and Drench for a shellac is £40, but it wasn't when we started. It was 25, and we did offers then as well. But it grows, you know. You can really, really, like, grow it, get full, put your prices up. Grow it, get full, put your prices up. And you do this over and over. And it's really interesting. To start with, I was like, well, I remember saying to my clients, oh, I'm never going to put my prices up like very much because, you know, I really want this to be a service that's available to everyone. But very interestingly, as your confidence grows and as you become a better nail technician, you start believing more in your worth. You know now, actually, my time is worth more than that. And it comes, it really does, and a lot of it comes with confidence. So that is just so huge, like growing, and like ways that you can do that. It's like not even just putting your prices up. That's just one part of that. Like making sure that your clients are coming back over and over and over again is hugely important. And another whole module that we have over in the Nail Business Success Club is called Clockwork Clients. And this is about how to keep your clients coming back over and over and over again. Because any client that comes to you, even if they say they're a one-off client, oh, I'm just coming once, that isn't the case. That's the case if you let them be that way. But there are many tips and tricks that you can do that are gonna really transform any single like one-time clients into lifelong clients. Like, and it doesn't mean that they come every 2 weeks. Maybe it means they come once every 6 months, once every 3 months. But the more of those clients that you can get, again, the more that you can grow, the more that you can charge, and the easier everything becomes. If anyone's got any questions, please pop them in the comments. Alison said, could I ask how you set up to go mobile? I'm wondering about equipment and tools and being mobile. Being mobile is fabulous. It's obviously not like for everybody, but what I particularly love about being mobile is that I get to go out to all these amazing houses. I get to see incredible like houses, and it really, really inspires me. And I get to meet some amazing people, and I get let into their life. I get to see a side of them that maybe their friends don't even get to see. Very, very interesting going into people's homes and seeing the dynamics of their relationships, and that is really, really interesting to me. And the other thing that I absolutely love about being mobile is that I don't need to, like, if I've got no clients, I can go and do what I want. I haven't got to sit in one set place because I'm open from like 10 a.m. till 10 p.m. Doesn't mean I have to be working 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. every single day, but it does mean that when I've got a gap, you know, I can go and I can take whatever time I want. 3 hours, I'm like, right, I've got 3 hours I've blocked out. If that appointment doesn't fill, I get to go and do something else. I'm not tied to one specific place all the time, and that's what I love so, so, so much. Setting up mobile, I basically did tons of research into equipment that I have. So we have these amazing, if you go over, actually probably type in like equipment maybe, it might come up. There's some training sessions about the equipment that we use, but basically just we set up our mobile nail business as if it was a spa in someone's house. So all of our treatments, so we take our own table, everything is super professional. Like we really, really like go above and beyond for our clients, and they are always amazed by how professional everything is. And they honestly say it's better than going to a salon, and that's one of our taglines is salon quality nails at home. And we deliver that, and we really do try and make it like the best nail experience that they've ever had. Tools and equipment, just a little bit of equipment. So we use a Zuka backpack, which we fit everything in, so it doesn't make us look like a pack horse when we turn up our clients. We have a very lightweight table that we buy from Amazon. Sorry, someone just called. And we have beautiful, really handy flamingo bags that we use to for all our pedicure stuff. So that's how we work mobile, and I just love it. It's so good. But you can go and check out mine. It's French and Drench. You can go and check out our website. It's frenchanddrench.com. And there is obviously you can see exactly how we kind of work on there. That would be really useful for you. Hannah said, love the concept of clockwork clients. Is there a big top tip you can give us that will help us to keep clients coming back? Yes. I think the number one thing that a lot of people struggle to do, and they don't do, if you're honest, like, do you do it every single time, is ask for the rebook. Like, whether you feel like the appointment went, like, even if you think, oh my God, like, I didn't do a very good job, I haven't got the confidence to ask this person, because a lot of it, the time it is down to confidence, is ask for the rebook. And set the scene throughout the whole of the appointment. And we even start from before the appointment. We start setting the scene that this isn't going to be a one-off appointment. You know, we assume that they are going to be more than one-off. and even as an interesting, like one client story that I have is that we have a lady who basically now uses, or up until lockdown, uses every single 2 weeks. And when the first time I met her, I went to her house. In fact, she messaged me before, and she messaged me actually a picture of her nails, and they were very short and bitten. And she said, I've got my 40th birthday coming up next weekend. Do you think it's even worth me having my nails done? I've come across you on Facebook. So obviously I went back to her and I was like, absolutely fine, we can deal with short nails, and we only do natural nails, so we only do shellac. Like, it's definitely going to make you feel more confident at your party, and will definitely make them look better and will actually help them grow. So I turn up and she's like adamant, pretty sure that she was just going to get it done as a one-off. And I did leave that appointment with her not rebooking. But I followed up with her, and she did rebook. And then ever since, and up till lockdown, she uses every single 2 weeks, she was getting her nails done. So, and it could have been that I just let that lady go. Like, if I'd taken what she'd said for truth, that I'm just a one-off, I'm just getting it done for my party, then I wouldn't have seen her again. And this is what the difference is. This is how, as well, you get fooled. Like, if you have to find 30 new clients every single week, you are going to struggle. Like, you have to really, really keep hold of every single client that you get. Like, they are so, so important to you, every single one, because the more that you can keep coming back, the less time you've got to do marketing, the less sales you've got to do, the more you can charge. Like, it's just the perfect thing is to get your clients coming back over and over again. But what a lot of people do is they don't have the confidence to ask for rebook. They don't expect the clients to rebook. They think, oh, well, do you want to just go away and like wait to see how long your nails last? Or do you want to, like you don't really want to rebook. Like, do you want to just wait like a week because you're not really too sure when you want to rebook? Really like the client, like, I have this as well. Like, I have a massage. I had a massage. I never really was someone who had very many massages, but I booked to have a massage, and the guy was so good that he's transferred me from a person that probably had a massage once a year to someone who has one once a month, because I was blown away by his service and himself. But if he'd just let me be what I thought I wanted, which was just one off, like, then, he never, like, he would have lost out. Now he gets like whatever it is, 40, 50 pounds a month every month for me, because he makes sure that I rebook. And it's so important. Like, and this is the thing, you're not forcing people that don't want what you want. Like, who doesn't want to get their nails done every month? Like, everyone wants to get their nails done every month, but they might not think it's acceptable for them. This is a big thing. People don't think it's acceptable for them. They think, so set the tone. Like, tell them it's really normal. We have loads of clients who get their nails done every 2 to 3 weeks. Like, it's a normal thing. It is a normal thing for lots of people, but for others, they think, oh no, this should just be a treat. Like, this is just something I do for myself, like on my birthday, and that's it. You're like, no, you should have it done all the time. It makes you feel amazing. And that's the difference. And Hannah said, how did you follow up? So we send emails to our clients, so we make sure that we have all their emails. But we'll often send, like, we've got like text message as well, so we often send like an SMS to them. But we do keep in contact with our clients. So again, I think that's a big difference. So anyway, I hope everyone's found that super helpful. If you've got any questions in the future, please come and let me know. I'm going to try and come live in here every week now, and do a little mini training, go through some things. So if there's anything that anyone needs to know, please let me know. And I will see you all soon. Bye.